Silver just hit $49.48, only 47 pennies away from its all-time high ever recorded, hit on January 17th, 1980 from the Hunt Brothers shenanigans. Folks, we are less than 50 cents away from silver breaking all-time highs, busting out of a 45-year cup and handle, and this is massive. This is it. The time that we've all been waiting for is here. We are seconds away from silver hitting $50, blowing off the top, and we're probably going to see $100 shortly after, just because of how much hype, how much money is going to be going into it. Is going to be everywhere and anywhere. There's no resistance. It's all new price discovery. Folks, it's time. We did it. We were patient. Are you ready? I'm still buying. Are you buying? I guarantee that one day we will still be wishing we can build a time machine, go back to October 8th, 2025 and pay $49 for an ounce of silver. I guarantee that anyone who's thinking that they missed the boat and they're not buying is going to be kicking themselves, regretting, wishing they still did, because I promise you, silver is way more valuable than $49.48. First and foremost though, welcome. Thank you for tuning into your daily silver news. My name is Silver Slayer, and if you want the latest information on what's happening across the globe and how that affects the price of precious metals on a daily basis, wrapped up in a shiny YouTube video so you don't have to sit in front of a computer screen for hours a day researching, I'll do it for you. Just click subscribe, click the bell. Also, folks, I have to thank you guys. Some of you may know I'm in a custody battle. If you've been watching my past, my videos over the past couple weeks, I'm in a custody battle. It's the most hard, stressful time of my life. But I made a GoFundMe, and a lot of you have donated. I cannot thank you all enough. The amount of stress that it's taken away from my family and I it's honestly, words can't possibly explain that type of gratitude. The campaign is still open, so if you wanted to donate, if you already haven't, I would appreciate it. We're getting very close to the goals, and I just want to thank everybody. You don't have to donate. Just watching my channel, liking the videos is more than enough, but if you're able to, I'd really appreciate it. I'm able to now actually set up longer meetings with my lawyer because I'm actually able to afford it instead of just kind of scrapping here and there, and this is way more effective. So you guys are actually making a difference, and every single penny donated is going specifically to legal fees. Every single donation is in a separate account, and that all goes to legal, so I'm not spending any of your money on my bills or anything like that. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys again so much. You're helping a father out, and my family is so grateful of you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to mention how much I appreciate you, and I'm probably going to do a silver giveaway just as a token of my appreciation, because it's incredible to see how selfless, how kind some of you are. And yeah, the other night I got pretty emotional when I was telling my family that we're able to do X, Y, and Z now because of you guys, and I got pretty emotional because you guys are actually affecting someone's real life. I know this is kind of disconnected from a screen, but you're actually affecting my real life for the better, and words can't possibly try to describe my gratitude at all. Just know that it's very real, and try to put yourselves in my shoes. If you were a father fighting to get his daughter and you didn't know what to do, and you asked someone online and they all helped you, how would you feel? You get what I'm saying? How deep that gratitude goes, the love I have for you all. It's unreal. I can't try to explain. Thank you is not enough. I love you guys. I really do. Anyways, sorry for that long rant. I'm sure a lot of you already clicked off oh my gosh. But if you're still here, thank you. We're going to cover 2 articles from FXEmpire and MITTrade, or MITtrade.com. This one is talking about, and they're both written today, fresh off the press, silver forecast nearing $50. Traders weigh real demand versus gold-driven momentum. So silver, actually, let's see what silver's price is right now. Um, this was an article I did not make a video on 2 days ago. I was going to. I have so many articles just ready that a lot of times I never use because it's just not as interesting or relevant as another article I choose that day. So now it's at 48.76. Look at that pullback. We're gonna have to go to like the hourly chart um, down here. Look at this. Look, look what it got to. $49.48, and then massive selling right there. Hit its head against that $50 level, but it's going to break through it. I'm very confident. People are going to profit take right there, of course. A lot of people that, have been waiting for a while. Why not? That's natural. But regardless, silver's getting very close to doing what we all know is going to happen inevitably, eventually. So let's keep moving on. Silver nears $50 for the first time in over a decade, fueled by gold's rally and growing industrial demand. Gold hits $4,049.70 on safe haven buying. Silver follows but faces critical resistance at the $50 level. Silver's technical chart shows it's running hot with prices far above the 50-day moving average of $41.32. Silver bulls eye $50. Can the metal lead or will gold drag it higher? I think both. I think silver is going to take on a life of its own, but it could still follow gold. It can still ride gold's wave. But I do eventually and very confidently think that silver is going to take on a life of its own regardless of what gold's doing. Silver prices are approaching critical resistance levels as traders assess whether recent gains are driven by real demand or momentum spillover from gold's record-breaking rally. I think a little bit of both. After tagging 49.81, silver's brushing up against the key psychological barrier at $50, a level not tested in over a decade. Actually, so it went up to 49.81. Wow. So it's really close to its all-time high. So the metal surge has been partly fueled by gold's parabolic rise, with the yellow metal hitting an all-time high of $4,049.70 this week, while gold bulls are now targeting 4,100. Silver's testing whether it can break out on its own, supported by industrial demand expectations tied to solar energy and EV infrastructure expansion. Is silver overheating near $50? Technically, silver's running hot. The gap between current prices and the 50-day moving average at 41.32 continues to widen, signaling stretched conditions. Minor support levels sit at 47.33 and 45.81, with a deeper floor at 41.32. A break below these could trigger a broader pullback. Still, the $50 level looms large, with limited resistance above. A decisive breakout could open the door to fresh leg higher, which I was mentioning, right? There's no resistance above that. That's all new price discovery. It's going to shoot into overbought territory. We're going to see insane runs, insane rallies, and then it'll probably pull back a little bit. Failure to hold gains near this zone could also invite sharp profit taking. So will demand fundamentals keep silver supported? Unlike gold, silver's bull case isn't solely driven by safe haven flows. Exactly. This is why my name is Silver Slayer. Gold is solely pegged to the economy doing bad. It's solely pegged to the dollar. What the dollar's doing, it's a monetary metal, so it's pegged to one thing. Silver is an industrial metal. Regardless if the economy's in good or bad shape, silver's going to benefit, because actually when the economy's in good shape and industry is expanding, even more silver's needed. So silver is the best of both worlds, where gold simply isn't. Traders are watching strong industrial consumption forecasts, particularly from clean energy sectors, as a more durable tailwind. If that demand shows up in actual offtake, silver could decouple from gold and sustain higher levels even if gold stalls. And I've always been mentioning this. This is when silver is going to take on a life of its own. Forecast, bullish but cautious near 50. Momentum remains with the bulls, but the market is overheating. A clean break and hold above 50 would likely trigger fresh buying. Failure to hold that level opens up a pullback towards 47.33 or even 45.81. Expect volatile action around 50 as the market decides whether silver's chasing gold or leading it. And that is exactly what we're starting to see with the charts. A lot of volatility around 50, right? 49.60 or 49.70 or whatever it was, and then it's going to bounce back down. Right now it is at 48.75, and then it's, a lot of people are going to profit take right here. Looks like there's some stability right here. It's just going to be a very emotional roller coaster, and I hope that you guys have strong enough hands to not panic, not start investing irrationally or panic selling or any of that. Just be cool, calm, collect, invest with your head, not your heart. So let's check out this other article that came out today. Silver price forecast. Silver rallies to fresh long-term highs at $49. Extends gains on risk aversion and reaches fresh highs at $49. Concerns about fiscal spending in Japan, the political crisis in France, and the U.S. shutdown are boosting precious metals. Silver's next resistance at 49.25 and 49.65 ahead of the $50 level. Silver correction found support at the mid-range of 47 on Tuesday and bounced up strongly on Wednesday. So U.S. political impasse entered its second week with Senate Democrats and Republicans unable to find a restore government funding. To restore government funding. Traders are starting to come to terms with the prolonged shutdown, which are seeking shelter and safe havens such as precious metals. It shouldn't take the government literally shutting down for people to say, maybe I should put my money into something more safe. Maybe I shouldn't wait for Silicon Valley Bank to literally fail, to crash, before I put my money. You got to be proactive, not reactive. Most people are reactive, and that's why they get in too late. You're supposed to get in before the curve. Before the curve is being proactive. Most people get in after the curve because they're reacting to the rally. They need that validation. True stackers don't need confirmation or validation that prices will go higher. We know they will because we understand what makes silver valuable. We're not just doing it because we're not just investing because our friends told us to. So yeah, very, very interesting times right now. My new upload schedule is noon and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard every single day. If you guys want to purchase some of this stuff, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. It helps me out. We have gold, silver, and platinum specials every Monday. So, take advantage of those as well, especially right now. And remember, folks, if you did want to donate to the GoFundMe, I'd really appreciate it. It's a very hard time, but this has helped me a lot mentally. Just knowing that I have certain areas covered and I could focus on, one thing instead of having to worry about how I'm going to afford, the legal fees and, focus on my daughter. So, if you want to help donate, the link's in the description. I love you guys so much, so much. And, if there's anything I can do as well, please let me know. I'll do giveaways. I don't know. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Stay tuned. Peace. From now on, every single month on the 31st, you have a chance to win silver, a continuous silver giveaway. Well, if you become a member of the Secret Silver Society on my Patreon, you have that opportunity. So every single month, you have something exciting to look forward to, which would be winning silver. On top of that, you'll have access to a live chat room with other silver stackers where you can post pictures and chat, just hang out with everyone, and have early access to my videos along with supporting me. If this is something you'd like to do, then come join my Patreon. It's patreon.com/silverslayer. Upon joining, you'll be given a monthly raffle ticket and instant access to that chat room. Go introduce yourself. Everyone is super nice, and it's more personal and intimate than a YouTube comment section.